you stay at the first 2 plates. Does not matter how much weight you can lift. This particular machine, I suggest that you stay at the first 2 plates. Okay? Now, one thing that you want to do is you want to start off, and this kind of rotates a little bit. We have an adjustment here which allows you to get it start up a little bit further. I think it's adjusted properly so that we start off at 90 degrees. There's handles on either side, and you're going to lift up and extend. Hold it for a second. This is working your quadriceps. Come on all the way up. Your quadriceps are right up here. And usually, you know, I by the time I'm done doing 12 on the first or second plate, I'm usually pretty tired from it. So, meanwhile, one thing that I would like to mention before we conclude here is that while I'm working out, we are working out in partners. So that means one person has a card. The card is right here. The person is sitting down behind this yellow safety line. Okay? And they're filling out the card of whatever they just completed. Meanwhile, the partner is working out. They'll do their workout. Hopefully, they'll do their workout effectively and efficiently, and they will be able to complete their set in under 30 seconds. When they are done there, they will switch out, stand up. The next person comes over. This is a safety line, which means the only person touching this particular piece of equipment is the person sitting on it. Their partner is not allowed. They are never allowed to come beyond this yellow line and try to adjust one of the pieces of equipment, whether it's weights or anything else. This safety line is put in place so that we don't have people moving around by machines that have moving parts and moving weights, which can potentially be a safety issue to you and or your partner. One other piece of information that you will need to know is that we will have 3 types of groups, A, B, and C. If you are in the A group starting tomorrow, the A group will be on the cardio. Everybody will have an opportunity. We'll rotate through each group. One group per day will be on the cardio. Cardio is very simple. We have several different cross trainers, and cross trainers or ellipticals, actually 8 in particular, and 2 Airdyne machines, which are bikes. If you are going to use a bike, you are going to be held responsible in a 20-minute period or more for 5 miles. If you are working out on a cross trainer and or elliptical, we're going to ask that you start off at a level 10, and you can adjust from there depending on what your teacher prefers. The distance that we would like you to try to achieve in a 20-minute plus period is 1.5 miles, which should be pretty easy for you to do. And if it's not easy, it's something that you and your teacher can work on and figure out where you should be at. As far as time goes, once again, we are expecting to have about 20 minutes. Let's go over these particular machines. This is an elliptical. As you see, there is absolutely no type of electricity coming down from the ceiling. There's no plug-in to it whatsoever. These are operated off you. You are pretty much the generator for this to get this machine up and moving. So one of the things that I usually tell people is jump on there, get going, press quick start, which is this teal-looking button. Press quick start, and as you're doing that, you will you'll see that the machine will start going, and you're going to want to press this button right here to adjust the level. It will say L1 or L2, and then even up here it will say level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes all the way up to number 25. We are only asking that you do less than half of that, which is a level 10. While we are doing this, I often have students come up to me and say, Mr. Eckert, I'm confused. There's nothing happening on the screen. Okay, so let me ask you, does anybody know why nothing would be happening on the screen? Yes? Yes? You have to be pedaling for it to start up. So let's go ahead and jump on there, and I will go ahead and demonstrate this. As I start pedaling, it says select workout. Okay, if I'm just going to jump in and press quick start, it says begin workout now. You saw at the bottom it actually popped up with L1. So I'm going to go to the bottom right next to the digital display, and it says L2. It also says level 3 up top, level 4, level 5, and I'm going to go all the way up to 10. Notice I am not stopping pedaling while I'm adjusting. Grab back onto the grips. We have 2 grips for you, one here, one here. These actually have heart rate monitor sensors in them. They actually work best when you are wearing a transmitter around your body. And if you're not, then they don't always work. But we are expecting you to be at a level 10, 1.5 miles. Time should be at least 20 minutes. Now, when you are done with this, you're probably wondering, how do I fill out my sheet? At the very bottom, it says elliptical or bike. If you're working on a bike, it's very simple. You write the distance, the time. The time might have been 20 minutes. The distance, which was 5 miles, that's what you should have completed. And leave the last part blank if you were riding a bike. If it is an elliptical, cross trainer, you want to write down time, 20 minutes, distance, 1.5 miles, and then a level 10. And if you do that, then you've completed it for the day, and you write the date up top, you're all set.